Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video, and as y'all can see by the title down below, today I will be telling y'all how to get your learner's license in 2025. So guys, I got my learner's license right here. You know, I got it in January, so I'm familiar with all the requirements, so I'm just going to tell y'all and how my process was basically. So guys, here I have my laptop, and I'm just going to let y'all know the requirements and how to go about getting your learner's license. So guys, first thing first, you at least need to make sure that you're 17 or older. So the age for getting your learner's license starts at 17. The first thing you need to do in order to get your learner's license, you'll definitely need to go by the depot nearest to you, and get yourself a learner's license form. Then you need to ensure that you have 3 photos stamped by the JP, and you will need your birth certificate. That's one of the requirements. You'll need your proof of identity. It can be your ID or your passport, stuff like that. Then you'll need proof of address. So you can find your proof of address in your banking mobile app, where it says statements. You can find your proof of address there, or a bill with your name on it. So you can use that as well. Right here it's saying that you need to do a medical test. So guys, when I was getting the requirements and stuff out of the way, I needed to do a medical test, and that is just to ensure that you're physically able to drive. The basic things are basically just the TRN. You'll definitely need your TRN, and you'll need a total of $1,800. The fee for getting your learner's license is $1,800. But before we move on any further, once you've got all of your documents ready and you've got your 3 photos stamped and signed by a JP, and you've got your medical form and everything else out of the way, it is time to do your test. So guys, this I wouldn't say is the easiest part, but expect the unexpected. Meaning that when I went to go and get my learner's license test done, I literally studied the book from the front to the back. Like, I knew everything, even what I didn't need, I knew everything. So, like I said, guys, expect the unexpected. Alright? So when you go and you do your test, you are required. So guys, back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. So guys, now it's time for the test, and as I told y'all before, you will need to bring along with you the form, the 3 passport size pictures stamped by a JP. You'll also need to bring a pen, and if you want to do some revision, you can bring the learner's book, the driver's license book, right? So guys, let me tell y'all about my experience. I think I was early. I think I was like probably the fourth one there. So I probably reach from about 6 a.m. in the morning, and the place never open yet, so I did have to wait until 8:30 before them can open the gate, so you can go ahead and go into the depot. So guys, you're going to hand in the paper. You're going to tell them your name. So you remember in the beginning when you go and you collect the paper, you're supposed to get a date and the time when to come back for your test. So guys, once you go up to the desk and you tell them your name and you give them the paper, they're going to tell you to sit and wait for your name. So once they call your name and you go inside, they're going to give you the question sheet and the answer sheet. So now here's where it gets a little tricky, because I think there was like 2 questions on the paper that were saying the same thing, but they didn't make sense. So like I said guys, expect the unexpected. I did pretty good actually. I got like 100%, so so guys, I'll probably insert a few clips of when I finally got it. So guys, so it's, you know, me and you talk now, it's a FaceTime vlog right now. So when I finally did my test, they told me to wait outside. So like I said, my heart was pumping because I was wondering if I fail the test, like, but did I fret. So when I stand up outside now, rain did a fall. Like it was pouring outside. I did carry my umbrella so I never get wet up under the shed where them have the little tarpaulin where them have for your ceiling under, even under there, so did I wet. So like I said, them they tell me to go back go stand up outside. Everybody else name I get called, my name now call. Me and one day me get everything wrong. Me and one day me no passport. Everybody name I call except mine. And then me see this guy come out. And him have some envelope. So him say if you pass, him gonna call you for your envelope. So me did hear man call my name. Me say, cause me did a fret, like honest to God, me did a fret. Message you know. So guys, I did however pass the test with 100%, like per me did get everything on the paper. So that was the hardest part about it. Now let's talk about actually getting your learner's license permit. So let's talk about getting this right here. So like I said, the day that I did the test, it was raining. Oh, like she has some chubby cheeks. So guys, the day that I did the test, it was raining. You know, it was raining. So me never get fair cut over by the tax office. Me never get to go over by the tax office. Forget this. So me did have to wait. The initial plan was to wait until tomorrow, then we can go over the tax office. But me never feel the vibes, so couple months pass, cause I believe me do the learner's license test in May, June around them time there. And me never get to go because me not feel the vibe. And then in January 2025, me just decide say I am going to the tax office and I'm going to get my learner's license permit. And guess what? Girl got it. Like, as much as me did a fret, my heart did a pound out on my chest, me get it. So guys, it doesn't take a lot for you to get your learner's license. It doesn't. it literally doesn't take a lot to get your learner's license. So yes guys, so let me just run through this one last time, because I don't want y'all to forget anything when going to get your learner's license. So guys, the first thing you are going to do, you need to go to the depot closest to you and collect a form. So that form that you will be collecting, they will ask you for your ID and your TRN. Once you go and collect the form, they're going to ask you for your ID and your TRN. You're going to give them your ID and your TRN. They're going to write a date for you to come back to do your test. Normally the test is like in the next 2-3 weeks. In the next 2-3 weeks time. So once you get the date, you know say it is time for you to prepare. So that red book, that red driver's license book, you need to read it. When I say read it, I mean read it. So let's just go over all of the requirements again. So you need to ensure that you are 17 or older. If you are 15 and 16 or below, you will not get it. You need to ensure that you are 17 or older. Guys, if I had known that I could have gotten my driver's license at 17, I would have. But guys, like I said, 17 or older. Secondly, you need to have your birth certificate at hand. So you see, if your mom has your birth certificate, take it from her and keep it with the form. So you're going to put all of your required documents in one big envelope. So you need to collect the form, you need your birth certificate, you definitely need your proof of identity. So whether ID, passport, you definitely need, well, your birth certificate can use, I think. So then you'll need your proof of address, your proof of residence. So you need to ensure, say, you have a bill in your name, or you have a bank statement in your name, but you have to ensure that it has your address on it and that it's in your name. If it's not, then you can't use it. Then you'll need to ensure that you go to the doctor and fill out the medical form. You need to fill out the medical section just to prove that you're physically and mentally capable of driving a car, right? Then you definitely need 3 passport size pictures stamped and signed by your JP. Honestly, I did not know my JP. My JP was basically me going to a new JP for the first time, because I moved, so my old JP was too far away, so I just used a new one. And after you get that done, you definitely need your TRN. It doesn't matter if you don't have the card, you can still use the white paper that they give you at the tax office. You need to ensure that you have $1,800. So guys, that was it. And once you do your test, you go over by the tax office so when you do your test, you're going to get an envelope. When you pass it, you're going to get an envelope to bring by the tax office. You cannot open that envelope. If you do open that envelope, and when you reach over by the tax office and they've seen that you've meddled with it, you would have to go back to the depot that you are coming from, and you would have to redo that test. So you would have to go back to the depot. Them would have to give back one new date, right? You would have to do the medical form and everything all over again, because them never tell if you pull it. Them never tell if you pull it. So guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. If y'all are my returning subscribers, welcome back. Bye guys.
This shit too decent. Scale of 1 to 10, she a 10 piece. Usually I'm the one with the groovies.